Hey, what's up, everyone? I want to go over the trades from this previous week. On Tuesday, I took BNTX for open range breakout. I got long on this one at 111.30. Once we broke over the 50 exponential moving average, we ran right up to 112, and we could not break over the whole dollar. And then this thing fell. Ended up getting stopped out at 110.35. So then I jumped over to SPG. I took this for an open range breakout also. Uh, this thing actually broke down first, and then we found support against all these moving averages. And as this curled up and we broke over the high, which also lined up with red to green, I got long at 79.35. I got my first cover at 80.35. And then this thing pulled back and stopped me out at break even. At the time, I marked the channel high and I waited till we confirmed over it and made a new high and I entered. Then I realized that I missed the daily level, so I ended up killing it. But I got long at 81.08, basically 88, 81.09, and I quickly stopped out at 81.15. But you can see this thing made a great move once we broke over that daily level. Looking back at this, a great entry would have been once I got stopped out break even, and this thing continued to hold this red to green. It would have been a great entry right here once we broke over this high of the previous candle, because we had about a 1 point window back up to the high of the day. And then I definitely would have been on this for the rest of this move up. Also, looking at this, I could have, if I entered where I entered at, and I did miss this daily level, I could have just stuck with it and just see if we could push through it. And then if we failed, I could have just took it off then. But I didn't give this thing enough time to make up its mind. Once I saw I missed that daily level, I just ended up killing it. But overall, this was still a solid trade. I was patient on this, waited till we got over this red to green, and I was able to lock up some profit. So that was my Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, I traded DDOG. Uh, I took this for an open range breakdown. I got short at 81.69. This thing was on short sale restriction, so I did have to wait for it to pull back for me to get my entry. But I waited till we got through this daily level, and then once we broke through it, I set my order right at the open range low, and we ended up getting a pop up, and I was able to get filled, and I was able to get my first cover at 80.69, and we got down. We got about 10 cents away from my second profit target, but through that 80 level, we ran into a lot of support. A bunch of buyers came in, and uh, I was just trying to stick to being mechanical and not take it off, but I did see a lot of support come in, and I thought about taking it off, but I just wanted to stay mechanical as possible. And this thing ended up bouncing off that whole dollar, and I ended up getting stopped out break even. So I was able to get a base hit that day, and Wednesday ended up being a green day. And then on Friday, I did take a trade on DKNG. Not much on Friday was moving, so I pretty much was patient. This thing played around, traded in the channel for a while, and once we broke over these moving averages and we got over this daily level, I got long. It looked like it was going to show a lot of strength, but the market's just been very choppy lately and hasn't really picked the direction it wants to go in. So I kept a tight stop on this, but I got long at 44.86, and once we broke back below the candle that I entered on, I just took it off at 44.38, keeping my tight pretty tight. I mean, keeping my stop pretty tight. But yeah, this was the only trade I took on Friday. Just a slow week for me. I only traded 3 days this whole week, and I only took 4 trades this week. But still a solid week. I think we broke even, but execution was on point this week, so I can't complain. It just didn't work out that we made too much, didn't make any profit really. But overall, good week. We're gonna keep this momentum going, keep executing, and be back at it on Monday. But thank you guys for checking in with me, and I'll catch you in the next one.